Hello, this is Steve Sassman with VR Owner's Guide, and I'm here with another edition of the Owner's Spotlight. And I have with me today Holly Quinn. Hello, Holly, how are you?
Hi, Steve. Doing well. How are you?
Fantastic. Well, let's hear about your vacation rental. You live in Colorado Springs,
I do.
and where is your vacation rental?
So our cabin is in Breckenridge, Colorado. We're 5 minutes from the downtown and the slopes, and it's just a beautiful scenic location.
Awesome. Yeah, Breckenridge is pretty amazing. So what made you pick Breckenridge, though? I mean, there's lots of great ski towns in Colorado, of course, but why Breckenridge?
So Breckenridge is the oldest historic town in Summit County, Colorado, and it has an actual town. All the downtown are these beautiful old Victorian-style homes and 1800 buildings, but you have, a regular grocery store, a pharmacy, gas station, bank, and all that. But the whole town's only about 3 miles, but it's just a perfect location.
Excellent, excellent. And what is there? Give us something like a great restaurant or something that anyone that visits your place really needs to hit.
So our favorite restaurant in town is a place called Twist, and it's kind of home cooking with a twist. Like you might be able to get macaroni and cheese, but it's going to be infused with, chunks of lobster or
Oh,
something along that line. So it's just, the chef is amazing. You can't get a bad meal. There's only about 15 tables in the whole place, real extensive wine list. Just delicious. You got to try it.
you're making me hungry, I got to admit. So what about your specific cabin? And if you want to pull up a photo of it while you talk about it, what about your specific cabin made you fall in love with that?
We were looking for a couple of years for just the perfect location, and the main highway that goes all through Breckenridge is Highway 9, and it was really important to me as a transplanted Texan to have a place that was easy access to the highway because I'm always terrified of driving, in snowy weather. So we had looked for a couple of years. Every time something in our price range came open, we'd go check it out. And when this one came up, this house is 1 block off of Highway 9. Can you see it now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this little place, it's 1 block off of Highway 9, really easy access. We're 2.7 miles from downtown. So even in inclement weather, you can still get downtown. You can still get to the slopes quite easily. And you have literally on both sides of the house, front door and back door, you've got mountain views. So just gorgeous. It's just nestled in a group of pine trees, and it's lovely, as you can tell.
Absolutely. And I think as other people have mentioned as well, in this photo, it almost looks fake. It's so nice.
I know, and this, believe it or not, is an unretouched photo.
Yeah, it is amazing. So, well, this is the only photo that we're going to show today, but there are obviously tons of other photos on your website and on your VRBO listing, which I'll have links to in the video below. So we will let people go there to check that out and find out more information all about your amazing vacation rental. Let's talk about a few things that vacation rental owners might like to hear. Like what Holly has been the key kind of for you in terms of what's made you successful?
A few things. I mean, for us, it really is all about the personal touch and getting to know who's renting our homes. So, for me, one of the keys to having a successful cabin is I want people to come and feel like they're going into their own home, and I want them to be able to just pack their clothes and they're all set. So for us, we do things like shampoo, conditioner, body wash. We have all the linens, which I always find odd that some places don't have sheets for their bed, but that's a whole nother story.
Okay.
But we keep things stocked in the refrigerator. We keep coffee and hot chocolate and tea and instant oatmeal and granola bars, so when you want to go out hiking. So literally when you come to our place, you just bring your toothbrush and your clothes and you're set to go. But like I said, we also like to get to know who's in our home. And it's
And how
kind
do
of
you,
interesting. We've become friends with quite a few renters. So,
right, right. And you're a few hours away, so how do you actually do that, without meeting them face to face?
a lot of times, a lot of time on the phone. I mean, really just letting them know that we are available almost all the time. With the exception of a few hours that we have to go earn a living at our jobs. But that we are always accessible via text, via email, via phone call. It's been pretty that easy. And then we also have somebody who I wouldn't necessarily say is a property manager, but we do have somebody that is in the area of Breckenridge. So if there's an emergency, which we had people come in January and there was no heat on in the cabin. It was 41 degrees and there was a little chilly. But, we have 24-hour service, so somebody came over and it just was a matter of the pilot light had gone out on our brand new furnace. So just a fluke, which it's all fixed now. So.
Yes, yes. Well, things do happen, obviously. Are there any specific things that are still kind of a thorn in your side in terms of this whole business that you would love to be able to change?
Well, there's a couple. I wish that people would be more forthright with who's really coming with them. Um, as far as overstuffing our house. And it's not that I even mind necessarily that there are more people, but our cabin is on a well and septic system, and it can only, handle so much. The other thing is Summit County is a high risk for fire. And so we have a really strict no smoking policy, not in our house for the reasons because you don't want it to smell, but we also have no smoke on our property. And every time I go out there, I find cigarette butts in the yard. So those are some things. So I just wish people would be more forthcoming. I don't really personally care if you smoke. I just don't want you to do it at my place.
Right. Yeah, I have the same issue, and and for me, it's not even as much as they do it, but just clean up, and as long as I don't know about it and it's
Yeah.
outdoors and you're not, causing a fire hazard, then at least do that. So
Right.
anyway, well, hey, that's all the time we have for today, but I really want to thank you for coming on and sharing your place, and I wish you the best of success in the future.
Well, thanks for having me, Steve. Always a pleasure.